makes your garden grow? Water and sunshine. What makes your spirit grow? Knowing that she'll be mine.
I've got some feed for you. Yeah, you guys are excited, aren't you? Yeah, let me give you some feed real quick. There you go. Oh yeah, you heard them. You come out of your coop. All right, so I wanted to share something with you. If you can look behind me, you can see that we got a lot of rain. But that's really kind of normal back here. Every time we get rain, sometimes it will pond up for a day or two. I want to walk around the front of the house. This area got something they said hadn't happened. Well, put it this way. In 2010, we had like a world record flood in this area. In 2010, we had, I think they said we had over 6 inches of rain in 2 days. Down in Tennessee, which is, you know, not far from us, but that's the same flood where Nashville, Tennessee, the Grand Ole Opry flooded, the Tennessee Titans Stadium flooded. So that was a major flood back in 2010. They got 10 to 12 inches in that city. Now up here where we're at, we got about 6 inches in 2 days. Well, last night we got over 5 inches in 1 day. In 1 day. See our driveway? It's this gravel here. Yeah, that's our driveway. And then the main road. And that's my front yard. So we got a tremendous amount of rain. Here's the good thing. There's always a silver lining. 2 years ago, we had a flood in our basement. Now, we have an outside door here, and water wasn't going in it. It's built really well. There's drains in the floor that drain all the way out to almost the road, or where this big tree is right here. So what happened 2 years ago is we had enough rain to barely cover our driveway, not this deep, but the water table was rising so high, it was higher than the basement of the floor of the basement. Water was coming up out of the drain. So I'm in my basement, and yeah, this is water several inches deep. And yeah, we have furniture down here. Yes, the furniture is in the water. We do have couches sitting on top of paint cans. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. You're taking some video here. Yeah. Well, that was 2 years ago. This year, same thing's happening, but luckily back last summer we had a sump pump installed down in our concrete floor, where they bust out the concrete, go down about 3 feet, put in a tank with a sump pump in. And I've been so worried because last time this happened we had about 1 foot of water all in our basement, but I want to show you what's going on now. Okay, I'm in the basement now. It's dry. Thank God it's dry. I want to show you what our pump's doing. So here's that outside door, and here's our pump, and it's hard to see down in there. But again, this is the pump that was put in the floor. Here's our drain. Normally we have it covered up and it don't look that bad, but I've got a dehumidifier drained over here. But instead of the water coming up out of this, when this was installed, they actually tunneled over to that and piped into it. So there's a, before it comes out over here, it's draining into this first. And so that's really keeping the water in this basin. It's being pumped up and outside. This is where our sump pump pumps up. And there it goes. It'll kick back on every about 20 seconds, 15, 20 seconds. It will kick back on. That's how much waters would want to get in our basement. Yeah, so this has just been, we're so thankful to God. The Lord has blessed us with being able to get that sump pump put in before the next big rain event, water event, flood event, whatever you want to call it. You know, I guess we can just count our blessings that we don't have a flooded basement this time. Here's another view of our driveway and water standing. But I want to show you what's right across the road. Look at this. This is a cow pasture covered in water right now. And one thing I want to point out is I want to show you a video of what it was doing right over here last night. We could hear it from our front porch and we had to go check it out. I thought, what is that sound? It sounds like a big mighty rushing wind. It sounds like a big generator kicking on. I know my neighbors didn't have that, and I was like, what is going on over here? So we come out last night to see what was going on right in this fence line over here, and this is what we found. This is our driveway. Actually, just a little bit of good news is that this water is already starting to recede. Right in this area, I found a bunch of boards that were down here that had floated up and then left as the water receded. So that means the water's already going back down. So that's a really good thing. So I think we're past the worst of it. I just wanted to give you an update. You know, it's crazy because last week we were all here for a snow day. And if you watch the video from about a week and a half ago, I showed you this whole area covered in 5-6 inches of snow, us just getting out and enjoying the beautiful snowy weather and playing in it and taking care of chickens and everything. And this week, you know, just 7 to 10 days later, we're dealing with flooding. So anyway, I hope everybody out there is being safe. I know a lot of some of you that follow us live kind of in this area or within an hour or two of us, and I know you're dealing with all this flooding too. So be safe, be careful. As Tangi always says, be vigilant, be prayerful, and be prepared. We'll see you guys later.